Hey everybody, it's the hybrid of Red Notice and the Santa Claus we didn't know we needed. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, book one raised on popcorn with Grant, everybody, and today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here, and that movie is Red One. Excuse me. Uh, excuse me. Red One is um directed by Jake Kasdan, who previously has done some work, including the surprisingly good reboots of Jumanji, Bad Teacher, which I enjoyed, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, which is actually a great fucking movie. Um, and now he's here with this Christmas comedy, Red One. So, what is Red One about? Well, to get into all the details would take too long, but essentially, we meet this character as a child. His name is Jack O'Malley, and he is proving to his cousins um, that Santa isn't real, much to the chagrin of his uncle, played briefly by Mark Evan Jackson. We then jump ahead 30 years, and now he is Chris Evans, and he is a take no shits kind of a tracker fella who, how cold blooded is this guy? He literally steals candy from a baby. At one point, he literally takes the lollipop out of a little tyke's hand. Classy dude. Yeah, he's a level 4 naughty lister, apparently, and he actively disbelieves. But on Christmas Eve, when a mysterious, evil, centuries-old Christmas witch, played by Kiernan Shipka, that's perfect casting, abducts dear old Saint Nick, aka Red One. His head of his ELF, or ELF for short, squadron named Callum Drift, because F real names, played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, needs Jack's help begrudgingly in order to save the big jolly guy and save Christmas as well. And then shit gets weird, including a visit with Santa's half-brother, who just happens to be the Krampus. And it only gets weirder from there. Yeah, let the insanity begin. So, Red One... Okay, first off, I'm going to give you the flaws. First and foremost, the CGI in this movie is some of the worst CGI I've seen in a movie that allegedly cost $250 million ever. It is so chintzy looking. Everything looks like it has shit smeared on the lens. The CGI doesn't work at all. It's bad. The effects generally, outside of some of the more makeup kind of ones like Krampus and his crew, are bad. And also, the story is edited pretty sloppily, and none of the action sequences within the North Pole setting work at all. That being said, I want you all, before I go any further, to be contrarian again. I want you to go back to the misty slopes of about, 2017. In the film Daddy's Home 2, there is a moment in that film which is otherwise decent but not memorable, in which something very memorable happens. The family, snowed in on Christmas and going through a difficult time, decide to take in a motion picture. That film being the fake movie known as Mistletoe, and a family action comedy starring Liam Neeson, in which apparently Liam Neeson is hauling a nuclear missile on Christmas and also has to tend to his bratty kids, right? That is the best part of Daddy's Home 2, and it puts in your head this idea that that movie could exist. Red One is about the closest we will, I think, ever get to something close to Mistletoe. And by that I mean, this movie is insanity. I can't even get into what the villainess's evil plot is, or what her true form is. This movie is batshit in the best possible way. It's creepy. Like, not just in the actual scary moments, but the CGI is kind of creepy at parts. It's bizarre. It's funny, but sometimes not seemingly intentionally, and then other times it's self-aware. And I kind of had a blast with Red One. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is no masterpiece. But I found myself kind of enjoying this movie. And I know that it's not popular to say that. Like, the reviews have now been good for this. But I kind of admired Red One quite a bit. Just the chutzpah to spend that much money on something this weird, just downright nanners as this movie, kind of impressed me. I was like, and the fact that all these really talented people were involved in it. Like, Jake Kasdan, again, has made some good movies. The idea that this movie really, how it tackles the Santa mythology is weird and offbeat and kind of cool. Like, I was surprised. And considering, okay, people are calling this like a Red Notice movie. The thing is, though, is that this is actually interesting. The difference between this and something like The Family Plan or Heart of Stone or any of those forgettable movies, Elevation, those movies are Red Notice movies because they get a big star, they have maybe a good amount of money put into them, and then they are just vaporized upon contact. This movie is memorable in so much as that it's so out there that you kind of can't help but kind of admire just the balls to put so much money and talent behind something this weird that also doesn't seem to know what its audience is. This is a family film that is surprisingly potty-mouthed, has a lot of genuinely scary creatures and threat in this movie for a movie for kids. There was a kid behind me who looked actually I looked back at him at one point. The little boy behind me kind of looked horrified through like half of this movie. It's a weird movie, and yet I kind of enjoyed it for its just sheer embrace of what it is, how weird it is, and I kind of recommend Red One, as weird as it sounds, not wholeheartedly. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece or anything, but I'm going to give this a matinee, y'all. I'm going to give Red One 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really kind of dug this for what it is, and for how much fun it was clearly having being what it is. So yeah, 3.5 stars for Red One. Let's close the book on it. Make of that what you will. A weird recommendation, but a recommendation nonetheless. So yeah, Red One, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Flight Risk, talked about it, looks good. Love Hurts, talked about it, looks good. Gladiator 2, talked about it, looks good. The Fire Inside, talked about it, looks good. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohan, talked about it, looks good. Kraven the Hunter, talked about it, looks good. Mufasa the Lion King, talked about it, looks unnecessary. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. Alright, that is it. We will be back in the coming days with more reviews, including Amelia Perez, September 5th, Ghost Cat Anzu, Kanguva, AMC Screen Unseen, and next week is Wicked and Gladiator 2. So that's all coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Classes missed. Love you 3000. Be kind to one another if you like this video. Give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. It's really been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything except Twitter at Raised on Popcorn Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Red One? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Mid-mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.